Because we're used to seeing the same teams on the European stage, to see the Girondins getting through, and to see the way they did it, it gives me pleasure. And it gives me pleasure to highlight it too. And then I see a nice Chelsea team who are always there or thereabouts on the European scene.
And what about Real? After spending big last summer, can they take the title for the first time in 9 years?
I wouldn't put any money on it. I just hope and wish that Real Madrid can do it this year. With the final taking place at the Santiago Bernabeu, I'd like to see Real Madrid win.
Still to come, Wayne Rooney gives us the lowdown on his teammates.
Probably Gary Neville again, probably Gary Neville.
Real Madrid's Kaká is in it to win it this year.
The players, the directors and the president, we all would like to win the 10th Champions League at the Bernabeu.
And Mourinho on the matchup he knew was coming.
Back to Old Trafford now to find out what Wayne Rooney really thinks about his teammates. Starting with the loudest.
Probably Gary Neville. Yeah, no one to shoot off.
And the most annoying?
Probably Gary Neville. I don't know. Probably. Yeah, probably Gary Neville. Yeah. Best dressed is probably Giggsy dressed well.
So a sartorial thumbs up for the Welshman. What about training?
Probably Gary Neville and Scholes or Giggsy first.
It's the same names coming up here, Wayne. Can you give us someone different?
Toughest player, probably Villa.
Here's a tricky one. Who's slow to get going in the morning?
Probably Gary Neville again.
And finally, is there a practical joker on the team?
Probably Gary Neville.
Now, from one superstar to another, as we spotlight Real Madrid's Kaká, desperate for a second Champions League title.
He may have brushed aside Milan, but Kaká is still making the right headlines. With his high-profile transfer to Madrid, 2009 was a busy time, and it was all topped off by being named in UEFA's prestigious Team of the Year.
To me it means a lot, especially as 2009 wasn't an easy year because of injuries and changing teams. So I'm happy to be chosen. It means they see me as a great player because of the success I had in the Confederations Cup and for helping Milan to play in the Champions League, for having changed teams to Real Madrid and having good results in the League and the Champions League with them. Because of all this, they elected me. So it gives me pride to know that the people on the internet view me as a great player and one of the best in Europe.
The Brazilian wasn't the only Real Madrid player to receive the accolade. Cristiano Ronaldo was voted alongside him, and Kaká has great respect for his teammate.
Cristiano is, well, let's split it up. Firstly, as a person, he's marvellous. We became friends and have a very good relationship. We talk about everything, all subjects. Each one has his own life's profile, but that doesn't stop us being good friends. So we are having a very good relationship, and I can see that he's a very good person, very intelligent, always wanting to learn more, an excellent professional who works hard. And as a player, he's an impressive talent. His speed and how easy he carries the ball with his feet really is a unique talent.
A tricky tie awaits Real Madrid in the first knockout stage against French side Lyon. The world's attention not on Ronaldo or Kaká, but another of their teammates, returning hero Karim Benzema.
It's not easy to play against your previous club. I had the opportunity to play against Milan twice. But Karim is a player with an impressive talent and has been doing really good things for Real Madrid. I think he's been having a very good development, but it's also going to be a great experience for him too. So I think he'd do as well as he's been doing at every match. It's going to be a very difficult game, as it is the Champions League, and every match and every stage has its own difficulty. Even so, Lyon are not having a good campaign in the French League, but when it's the Champions League, everything changes. The motivations in reality are different, so we are preparing really well to face this great opponent, because they are a great European club, so it's not going to be easy, but we are preparing for that.
If Real can overcome Lyon, they'll be one step closer to achieving history, and it could all be realised on home soil.
This could be the 10th time Real Madrid win the trophy, and it's also at the Bernabeu. So all that gives the fans great hope, and also the players. There aren't many clubs who could play the final in their own stadium, as every Champions League final is in a different country. But Real Madrid have this chance, and it's a great opportunity, so it's a great motivation for us, for the fans, players, directors and the president. We all would like to win Real Madrid's 10th Champions League at the Bernabeu.
So, would Kaká rather face former club Milan or arch-rivals Barcelona in that dream final?
Well, this is just supposing, creating a situation. But I think it would have to be Barcelona, as I would prefer to play against a rival than against a team I have played for, because of the love and feelings I have for the Milan team. Now I'm in a new situation. I'm very happy at Madrid, so if I had to choose a final, it would be against our eternal rivals.
Having stumbled through the group stages, Bayern finally secured second place and passage to the last 16 with a dramatic 4-1 win away to Juventus. Their home form was cause for concern, as Louis van Gaal's team scored just one goal in their 3 matches. On the contrary, Fiorentina are one of the form teams in this season's Champions League, having won their last 5 games. However, the Viola have never won in Germany and will be without striker Adrian Mutu, who's suspended. To Milan now to find out how the special one is preparing for an emotional return to West London.
When Inter drew Chelsea, Jose Mourinho was the story. A former Blues coach, now building an empire in Italy.
It's always my Inter since the first moment to the last one. But now it's the second year. From last year to this year, we brought a few new players. The type of player with the type of quality we didn't have last year. For example, last year we didn't have a pure creative attacking midfield player like Wesley Schneider, as an example. We have more solutions in attack with Milito and Eto'o and Pandev. Of course, we lost Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but with these 3 players we had more solutions and more options for the coach.
Mourinho has an exemplary domestic record. He didn't lose a home league game at Chelsea and hasn't yet at Inter. And to him, the supporters are everything.
Fans is important. Is important. I think I had that with Porto, with Chelsea. I have now with Inter. Good empathy. You know, we love each other. I feel the fans are always behind me and behind the team. That is important. But what I keep saying, at home I never play for a draw. Never. I never play even in the last 5 minutes. I never play by thinking I have an incredible record. I want to keep this record for one more game. No, I always play to win. So we do nothing to make a draw, to keep the record. Nothing, absolutely. I feel that the record is so amazing that I must feel very, very relaxed. One day I have to lose, and when this day arrives, instead of be sad, I will be very happy, because in that day will be the day where I'm going to say I didn't lose at home for X years, I didn't lose at home for X matches, so I'm really relaxed. I don't feel any kind of pressure with it. But we are not afraid to lose, and when you are not afraid to lose, you have more chances to win.
So how does Mourinho feel about going back to the bridge?